Okay, we're going to take you on a tour of Carolina Dream. She is a Hunter 426. She's a 2003 model and currently docked in Southport, North Carolina. Let me give you a quick trip around the outside and the dock. Kind of windy, so I apologize for that in advance. And to give you a look of what it looks like from the outside. Put a couple paddle boards up on the deck. Anchor, of course. Alright. And we'll walk on back. Air conditioners are working overtime right now. It's hot. It's a hot summer. Alright. You'll see some things that may look temporary, and some of them are, like the cell phone booster antenna, as well as the Wi-Fi antenna. They're kind of temporarily mounted. They're eventually going to go somewhere else, probably up on the radar arch, but not until I have an opportunity to climb the mast and drop some cable down through there. Here's our dinghy. This is a view down the other side. And there's our dinghy engine. Currently just disconnected. And we'll board from the back. Two very large lazarettes back here, kind of on the swim platform. The ladder is up under the companionway fold down. Alright, okay. And here's the helm and electronics. Let's see if I can get a good shot of the electronics. Wind speed, depth, speed, and autopilot, working from left to right. Compass in the center. This is our, it's a little bit older unit. It's the Garmin C120. It's a 12-inch unit. It's color, and honestly, I've got a mount here that I put together with a, I don't know if you can, if there's enough zoom on that, but I put this mount together with a square jellyfish and a handlebar bicycle mount. And so the iPad sits in here, and the charts on the Garmin are from 2012, but I'm able to put live charts on, I'm sorry, I said Garmin, it's Ray Marine. I'm able to put live charts on that are from Garmin, from the Garmin Blue something app, and they look just about the same. They're very close. So also got a small mount here for an old Garmin 276C that I mount up there when we're underway. And that's our Yanmar engine controls. We've got a 56 horsepower Yanmar diesel, and that's the engine room fire suppression system. And we'll look backwards in the cockpit. Here we've got the double, I don't know what they call it, catbird seats, I've heard people call them, but the stern rail seats. And then we'll come across and we've got another stern rail seat here. The life sling too, we added that since we bought the boat. We've also got an enclosure we've had built. There's a portion of it right there. We had an enclosure put on the back. So, and these side curtains came with the boat. So in the wintertime we can fully enclose the boat, and it gets good and warm up in here. So It's nice to have. It's also nice to have, it's the middle of summer, it's August, we've got the curtains still hanging here. They're really nice for weather. So if it starts raining really hard, rather than go, you know, put on wet weather gear, just drop the side curtains and you're nice and dry inside here. So these were a great purchase. We love these. Evelyn can probably tell you the company that made it. These are the Sportaseat. Let's see if I can focus on that. I don't think I can. Sportaseat. Oh, these are awesome. We love them. The Sportaseat folks I've seen in several people's videos. These are made in America. Kind of a mom and pop company, and I love to support that. And this is the view kind of out the Dodger, in front of the Dodger, and as we go down into the companionway. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a deck walk. Even though it's a little bit windy, we'll go ahead and do a deck walk here. So we got a pretty decent, I'm sorry, I've got some PVC laying here for a project I'm working on for the dinghy. Got a pretty decent walkway, although I do have a way of cluttering it up with things like stand-up boards, paddle boards, things like that. But work your way up to the front here, and here's our anchor and our windlass. I'm ashamed to open this because it's probably really dirty in there. Got a little bit of work to do there. We've got two anchors. We've got our primary, and then we've got a secondary here that we use when we find it necessary. Going back, and this is the view from looking aft. And we'll walk down the port side and come back around and back around the Dodger here and back into the companionway. I love, you know, there's a lot of people talk whatever their junk they want about Hunter, but I swear I love this arch and having the Traveler up above. It's out of the way, the boom's out of the way. It's immensely safe up here and simple and easy to use. I'm sorry if people don't like that. I love it. I didn't look at the ICOM, the command mic. I don't know, I can't focus on some things right now. I think my autofocus is off, but some of these things I'm trying to macro in on. It could be the fog on the lens, but we'll just stay away from that for the moment. So here we've got fold-up tables, and these both come up like so, and they prop up. There's one on each side for when you want to eat out in the cockpit and underway. They come in handy. Eat a lot of meals out here. And, okay, we go ahead and head down into the main area inside. We go down the stairs. So this is the interior tour of the Hunter 426 Carolina Dream. Thought I'd take you all through a little walk through our boat. And so we come down, there's the kind of come into the main salon kind of area. There's a starboard settee and a chart table there. And up under here is the generator under the seat below the chart table. I installed that last year. Been a lifesaver. Generator controls there, and I just cannot focus on anything. I'm not sure why we're not focusing. This may be a little bit of a blurry video. I might have to do the whole video over again. I'm not going to enjoy that if I do. So we swapped out the original TV and put kind of a decent TV in it. And I'm going to turn around and head back to the galley. So this is the companionway we just came through, right? And there's a freezer, stove, oven, 2-burner gimbaled stove, gas, Microwave. Well, those numbers look crazy in this video, don't they? They don't really do that. I think they're cycling from the camera. There's our refrigerator and our sinks and a little trash can kind of built in. There's storage all under here. So this china cabinet doubles as a dish drainer, but we rarely use it that way because of mold and things like that. It's kind of, we're just feel a bit more safe if you just dry the dishes off and then put them in. It has some sort of an infrared light inside of it that is supposed to, you know, kill bacteria and things like that. And so we kind of cross here. This is it's not vented to the outside, this fan. It's got a fan and a light there. But maybe that's a project for the future. We'll do that. And back to the microwave. And I come back across, I think we looked at the refrigerator. If we didn't, this will be an edit. And my battery's starting to get low. Wow, it's not much battery. Back, we talked about the generator already. We talked about the storage underneath the settees and behind the settees. If we didn't, we'll go over it again. But I think we did. We talked about all the storage behind these seats, the storage underneath these seats. I don't think I talked about the fact that this table drops down and makes a roughly queenish size bed. Sometimes we have the kids, all the kids here. We go ahead and put some there, but we can sleep 5 without that fairly comfortably. So into the V-berth, and we it's kind of a guest room and a garage. We call it a garage because of the things we store in here, right? We've got fishing rods, and all kinds of just everything that we can't find a place to store that we might want to use on a daily basis or a pretty regular basis. We just throw it in here. It's a really nice, we have put over top of the mattress, we put 3 inches of memory foam and then 2 inches of topper on that, soft topper. Oh, we made both the beds the same way. We really have been very comfortable. You've got a seat here. Underneath that seat, of course, is storage. There's a cabinet with shelves in it right under there. As well as we turn around this way, there's a double hanging locker right here. Air conditioner vent. Come back around, there's the ports. It's starting to get dark on me outside, but these ports have, I think pretty much all of them have this product by Ocean Air. You can slide it this way, and it's a cover, a shade, and then this way it's a screen to keep bugs and things like that out. We've got these pretty much on all of them. And come into, this is the head for the guest room. And it's got about the same amount of space as the head off the master, just arranged a little bit differently. A lot of, again, storage is the key word here. There's storage under there, storage behind there, storage up in the medicine cabinet. And this is the shower. Open the door to the shower, and we'll try to go inside the shower, but I don't know if I have a wide enough angle lens to get in here. And you can sit in here in the teak wood or stand. That's a full stand-up shower. It accommodates me. I'm 6 foot tall. And come back out of there, and we'll head back out into the main salon, down by the chart table. And I think I've already talked about the chart table and all the controls over here. We'll come on back here to the this is the head and shower area for the main, and storage, more cabinetry and storage. And then back in here, there's the shower. Full stand-up shower area. You've got some ports you can open here when you're in the shower. A lot of humidity rolls out. There, again, a closing door there. And this has kind of a Jack and Jill door. And this door goes back into the aft cabin. Somebody went crazy with doors in the design. I don't know why that was done. Engine room is underneath this. And maybe we'll take an engine room tour at some point, but I'm not going to take it apart right now for this. Back into the main berth, and we've got a hanging locker here, and lots of storage behind the bed here. A lot of storage over there. On the other side of the bed, there's 3 different cabinets over there. And here they've kind of got a makeup mirror kind of thing here. And if you open that up, you've got a lot of storage for your cosmetics and things like that, toiletries. Nice little reading lounge over there. That'll probably be where the washer and dryer goes when we add it. Over here is another set of cabinets. Clothes in there, and they go pretty deep back in there. And there's storage under the floor for shoes. Storage over back behind the cabinets. And more storage and shelving over here. Keep our safety gear up there and our life jackets and things like that. And what else here? Oh, there's a story that goes with that lamp. That lamp came with the boat, and it's fell over about, I don't know, 100 times since we've had it, and maybe 100 times since the previous owner had it. But the previous owner, Dave, he got it from someone for the boat, and he's left it on here, and we've always felt like it's part of the boat. So it was given to us as part of the boat, and so we're gonna keep it with the boat. And so that's the story of that lamp, like you wanted to know it. My scuba tank here, I've got it tied off with some 550 cord, and it just stands there and doesn't fall over. And this is another engine compartment access. I can't lift it up. I started to lift it up and show you. The transmission is back there in the back side of the engine, but with that scuba tank there, I can't move it, so we won't look at it. Again, over here, another hanging locker over here with a whole lot of clothing. And we're going to work our way back out of the this room, and we'll head into the main salon area again. Here's the galley, and that's about it. I'm going to give a couple things I'm going to pay a little bit of focus and attention on. If I can't get this camera to focus right, we'll just edit them out. That's good. There we go. I think I talked about the vegetable net. Oh good, the red tomato picked up the autofocus. Our libraries. So Chapman's piloting book, everybody should have that. Speaking of books that everybody should have, Nigel Calder's books on mechanical and electrical and marine diesel engines. These are just, everyone should have these 2 books, so they are awesome. And some more storage, and back out the companionway. It's gotten dark since I started this. And I'm going to end this. I don't know. I'll end you with that view right there. Alright, thanks for watching.